So this is Cartago. I went here to this cold province of Costa Rica with the USAC group. We went to a place called the Sanatorio Durán. It was very windy and cold, and so I was actually talking the whole time, but you couldn't really understand anything I was saying.
Really? So Cartago, it's haunted, apparently? Did you know it's haunted? There's phantasmas.
Apparently, back in the day, this Sanatorio Durán was like a quarantine and like a hospital for people with tuberculosis. But now it's like a historical landmark that people go visit and stuff.
This is kind of pretty, but also kind of stupid.
I don't know why I thought it was so stupid going into it. I think I was just confused as to why there was like swings and parks and stuff everywhere. But looking back now, I can definitely appreciate it more for what it is.
Oh yeah, this is what I look like. I don't know if you care to see.
Also, this is where we had lunch later that day. It was just kind of a nice little area. And, our manager of USAC, the guy that kind of took us around everywhere, Carlitos, would always give us like a rundown at every place.
I'm always hungry.
Okay, chicos, what about if we meet at noon for lunch? Right there. Okay, for lunch. 12. Restrooms right there.
But basically, we just had kind of free reign of the place. We just kind of explored and looked around as we pleased. And even though this is the most haunted location, I think, in Costa Rica, it wasn't too spooky for me, or I don't think anyone else was too creeped out. Didn't see any ghosts, but I did catch one very terrifying instance on camera.
It's her! Surprise!
A ghost!
The ghost is her! Woogie boogie.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good place. We were originally going to a place called Volcán Irasu, which is just a volcano in the area. But it was so foggy that day that we just couldn't go. We couldn't see anything. So they gave us like our tour money back, and we had more time at the Sanatorio. So it worked out pretty well. And then later that day, we also went downtown to downtown Cartago to get lunch. And we also got to see like the famous Basílica de Nuestra Señora de los Ángeles, which is just kind of like it's a big deal. There's a whole thing about how a lot of people in the country have a pilgrimage and walk all the way to that basilica. But it was a chill day, and there were some animals.
There's animal!
This was towards the end of the whole trip, so I was starting to get very comfortable, and it hadn't really hit me that I had to leave soon.